What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 9 Value Plays. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. Okay, in this video, I'm going to give you some value plays. Not the top priced players, not the lowest priced players. The guys right in the middle, around 5 to 7K salary range. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about. My Week 9 value play at quarterback is Russell Wilson for the Seattle Seahawks facing the LA Chargers, who are middle of the pack overall and about middle of the pack defending opposing fantasy quarterbacks. Russell Wilson has scored 23, 22, and 20 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 18.4 fantasy points per game on the season with about 3 rushes per game. You would think that would be a little bit more, but he did get 6 rushes just 2 games ago. You're going to want to see him rushing. Hopefully he can get into the end zone against this Chargers team. Russell Wilson is 5,900 on DraftKings and 1,800 more on FanDuel. Projected for 18.4 fantasy points. I think he gets more than that. I think he scores into the 20s. You're going to return value. You should return value on Russell Wilson here in Week 9. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. My Week 9 value play at running back is Adrian Peterson for the Washington Redskins playing the Atlanta Falcons, who give up the 3rd most fantasy points overall and give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. Adrian Peterson has scored 31, 12, and 10 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 16.7 fantasy points per game on the season with an average of 18.1 rushes. But due to the injuries to the other running backs, Adrian Peterson will get more work. 26 rushes the last game, 24 the game before that. Chris Thompson is already ruled out for this game. So Adrian Peterson at 6,000 DraftKings salary and 1,500 more on FanDuel. He's projected to get 15.1 fantasy points, but I see it more in the 20s. He's going to get 20 plus rush attempts. He should definitely find the end zone on this weak Atlanta Falcons rushing defense. Look for AP to light it up again in Week 9. My Week 9 value play at wide receiver is Michael Crabtree for the Baltimore Ravens playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are the 7th worst defense overall and give up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Michael Crabtree has scored 6, 12, and 21 fantasy points in the last 3 games, on an average of 8.6 targets per game. This guy always has super low ownership, and that 6-point game last week is not going to help. But that's good news for us. He's only 4,800 DraftKings salary, 1,500 more on FanDuel, projected for 13 fantasy points this week, playing at home with a fantastic matchup. I don't expect Michael Crabtree to let you down 2 weeks in a row. Okay everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Tim Holland! Tim Holland, you are the winner of this week's comment contest. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Let's give Tim some love in the comments, everyone. And just remember, next week, it could be you. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. My Week 9 value play at tight end is O.J. Howard for the Tampa Bay Bucks playing the Carolina Panthers, who are about middle of the pack defense overall, but they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. O.J. Howard has scored 17, 12, and 16 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 12 fantasy points per game on the season, averaging 5 targets per game. He's only $4,300 DraftKings salary, $1,700 more on FanDuel. Projected to get 10.9 fantasy points this week, which may be a little low. You'd like to see him get about 15 fantasy points and crush value here in week 9. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. My super secret value play for week 9, not really a secret, Latavius Murray for the Minnesota Vikings facing the Detroit Lions, who are the 8th worst defense overall and give up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. Latavius Murray has scored 21, 22, and 26 fantasy points in the last 3 games. That's due to Dalvin Cook being out, so Latavius Murray's getting all the work with 13 rushes, 15, 24 rushes, getting near 20 touches per game. It doesn't look like Dalvin Cook is going to play in week 9, so at $5,100 DraftKings salary and $1,600 more on FanDuel, they only have Latavius Murray projected for 12.7 fantasy points. I think it's going to be much higher than that if he can find the end zone against this Detroit team that's notoriously bad at stopping the run. Lock in Latavius Murray. He should crush value this week. He's going to be really highly owned. It's what they call chalk, but that's chalk you want to eat. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for week 9. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.